All right, so we're going to try to work those steps that you just wrote in the first video. I'm going to practice them with some examples. I'm down at the bottom of the page where it says example 3. Now, I know you may be getting excited because you're like, oh, we only have one example. That's fine. You probably only need to see a few of these problems, but I'm going to give you some OYO that you got to try on your own in order to get credit for these notes. So let's start where it says example 3, which is really our example 1, but that's okay. For letter A, I'm going to give you your two binomials. So that's x minus 4 times 3x plus 2. All right? So two binomials. It's got to be two to use the box method. What we're doing, or things going to be a little off. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up my box. Get my 2 by 2 box. And it doesn't matter where you put the terms. You can put the 3x and the 2 up here, or you can put the 3x and the 2 right here. It doesn't matter because we're multiplying. Now, one thing you want to remember is that the sign goes with the number. So I know that you're looking at this first one as x minus 4. But that 4 needs to be a negative when you put it on the outside of the box. So don't forget your signs. So I'm going to let this first term here be x. Then I've got negative 4 over here. And then I go vertically on this side, 3x and then 2. Now, if you want to put the 3x and the 2 over here, that's fine as well. You're not breaking any rules. I just usually put it to the right-hand side. But you can put it on the left-hand side. It doesn't matter. And now we're ready to multiply. So 3x times negative 4 is negative 12x. 3x times x is 3x squared because you have two x's. And then you come down and you do the same thing with your 2. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. 2 times x is just 2x. So that's step 1. We filled in the box. Now look closely at your diagonal because remember we're going this way. If I circle my diagonal, hopefully you'll realize that those two boxes have like terms in them. Now, if they don't have like terms, that means maybe you made a mistake in your multiplying because it should work out to be common terms. So what you're going to do is we're going to get our answer where we first write the first box. So we just put 3x squared. Combine our like terms, negative 12 plus 2, negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10x. And then you just bring down the last box. And you've multiplied your two binomials. I can box my answers. So let me go through that again. You bring down the first box. You combine your your like terms. And then you write your last box. And that's it. So the only mistakes you can make here are careless ones, but they will hurt you dearly. So take your time. Even though this is easy, and you probably think it's easier than part 1, which is fine, still take your time and make sure you don't make careless mistakes. So let's look at letter B. For letter B, I have 4a plus 3 times a plus 2. Y'all see that? Okay? So I'm going to set up my box again. Put my terms on the outside, and for this one I'll put them over here so you see that it really doesn't matter. And then I'm ready to multiply. A times A, A times 4a is 4a squared. A times 3 is 3a. 2 times 4a is 8a. 2 times 3 is positive 6. I identify my diagonal, so I want you to circle it, highlight it, do something. And then you bring down your first box. Combine your like terms. 3a plus 8a is positive 11a. And then you bring down the bottom term, positive 6. There's your answer. All right, let's do one more before my time runs out. Letter C, I got 4n minus 1 times n plus 5. All right, go ahead. You start it. Set up your box. Put your terms on the outside. Remember, that's a negative 1, so you got to show it's negative in your box. Positive n plus 5. I'm just going to the other side now. And now let's multiply. N times negative 1 is negative n. N times 4n is 4n squared. Got it. 5 times negative 1, 5 times 4n. Okay? Combine the diagonal. Okay? Negative n plus 20n is 19n. So when I'm ready to write it, becomes 4n squared plus 19n negative 5 minus 5. Box your answer. Okay, I'm going to let this sit here for like 3 seconds, and then in the next video, I'll give you your OYOs that you have to do to get full credit.